Hey guys, now in today's video, we're taking a look at a upgraded version of one of our favorite projectors on the channel. This is the Hisense PX2 Pro, and we've been waiting for this updated version. We have the PX1, literally, it is our go-to projector in our living room, and now we have the PX2, and the PX2 does not disappoint. This is a projector that is a trichroma laser, 4K HD, it's ultra short throw, which means that you're going to be able to be within inches of the wall and have a spectacular screen. Now, it also has 2,400 lumens, and since it's laser-based, you may be asking yourself, how long will the laser last? And then it's over 25,000 hours. That's a lot, and it's a lifetime. Definitely a lifetime of watching movies and just general consumption. Literally, this projector is the type of projector that is not only used for, let's say, like a dedicated home theater, but this is really a projector that is more like a laser TV. You can use this as your standard television. You're going to be able to get anywhere from 90 to 130 inch screen. And in our setup here, it's 120. Now, all you need, so check this out, is 11 inches to 19 inches to get that experience. So 11 inches to get 90 and 19 inches to get up to 130. Again, it's pretty spectacular when it comes to the size of the screen that you can get. Now, in addition to that, you're going to get the best video experience because it has a lot of features. It has auto keystoning where you basically, it basically adjusts itself based on a camera that you would just use on your phone, take a picture of your image, and as long as you're within the box, everything adjusts automatically. It has Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos, and HDR10 capabilities, which means you're going to get spectacular, absolutely spectacular movie quality. This is home theater experience, like going to a Dolby theater outside of your home with really deep blacks, rich colors. Audio is spectacular as well. So you're having that great experience. And you have 107 BT220 color space compliance, or, it achieves 170% of the BT220. So if you ask yourself, what does that mean? Because this is a lot of technical stuff. It just means that you're going to be able to get the best color representation, the most natural color representation. You're going to see more tones available on this projector. So if you think about skin tones, it's going to be able to capture much, much more, or display much, much more. Now, if that wasn't enough, it also has a gaming mode, which is also going to reduce the latency so you can have a better gaming experience. A filmmaker mode, which basically gives you kind of like the filmmaker's intended view of the movie. So you're going to get great quality, and you're going to see how the director expected or wanted it to see. It also has a low blue light level, and that means that if you're a binger, let's face it, a lot of people are, I try not to be, but hey, I fall victim to that too. If you're a binger, you can watch and be just peace of mind that you're not going to get fatigued, you're not going to get tired by watching the videos or the movies coming from this projector. It has Google TV, which means you don't have to get a streaming stick. Everything is included, and that's included that Dolby Vision and that fantastic audio. It is Alexa ready as well, and it also is Control 4 ready. And Control 4 is, even if you think about Google, Alexa, and Control 4 basically give you the ability to connect this device to a smart home. Control 4 is a little bit more advanced, and for those people who are really into a lot of home automation. Also, this is a projector that supports all the streaming services, and that's really important because I get questions and say, hey, will this support Netflix? Absolutely it does. This has Netflix out of the box, and that's important to a lot of folks. It has a 30-watt speaker, and this 30-watt speaker is enough. If you are literally looking at building your home theater and you want to start, the thing that you want to choose is the best video production solution, best projector. This is it. And the speakers that it has are enough to get you started. And at some other point, if you'd like to expand it and have, let's say, a larger surround sound system, then you can do this. But the 30-watt speakers are more than enough. It also has a lot of connectivity, and it's actually increased the connectivity. We're talking about 3 HDMIs, 2 which are ultra HDM, ultra high definition, ultra high speed. And then you have one that's 2.0. You have 2 USB ports, one that is a 2.0 and one that's a 3.0. And then you also have eARC support, which is important, especially if you're looking for that audio experience that we talked about, connecting a system to this. Most cases, like the older platforms, you would connect an optical out. That's how you put audio. But now with the newer platforms, you use eARC for that. So this definitely supports that. You have Bluetooth as well, so if you want to connect Bluetooth. Also, it has Wi-Fi, and it has like standard audio connectivity. This is an amazing projector that is small in form factor, but great in color and power. So let's take a closer look. We're going to look at the video as you've been seeing here. And I'll tell you, this thing does well in daylight, in nighttime. It does literally as we are looking at Dolby Vision type content. It just pops. So let's take a closer look. We'll see the footprint. We'll see the software. You'll see more of the video. And you'll see why this is kind of like the projector for you to get if you're looking to start your own home theater in a very small space. All right, guys, so we're taking a closer look at the Hisense PX2 Pro, which is, I have to say, I gush all over this projector. Video quality, as you saw, is spectacular, and just the overall experience that you get, it's something that I just really, really love. The other thing I like about this projector is that it's very small. The form factor of this projector is tiny in comparison to some of the other projectors that we've seen, and it's also incredibly light. Even the box itself is a tiny box. So a couple things that I wanted to highlight here is, first of all, very clean aesthetics in the front. You do have a front grille, front-facing speaker that is going to give you plenty of power for those of you who are maybe looking to step up your home theater at some point, but really want to start with the best investment, which is going to be your projector. At the very top of the projector, you're going to see a couple sensors, one at each side, your display area. And these sensors are there to really prevent, in the event that, for example, a child or you get close to the light, that is a laser, it will auto off. This area right here looks like it comes in, but it really isn't. It's just a display. You have also a power button here on the side. Now, as I had mentioned, this is a theater in a box, and this is literally going to work in a really, really small space. So you can see that we're a little bit over 17 inches from the wall, and it's giving us a 120-inch display. Now, on the side of the projector, you're going to see that there's some adjustment legs. I have mine pretty pulled out because I'm far from the wall. And over here, you can see that I can adjust the back to tilt it forward or back. This is going to be great, especially if you don't have a straight wall. This is going to give you some adjustment. Also, with the adjustment solution that you have inside of the software, it's going to give you a lot of flexibility. Now, you also notice that you have an extra USB port here on the side and some real nice venting. This operates super quiet. Now, if you're curious about what type of sound you're going to be getting out of the projector, I have white noise going out in the house. I have central air going, or in this case, central heat. I'm going to stay quiet so you can see, but the actual noise level coming from the projector is whisper quiet. It's currently on. You can see kind of like the light right here is on for a second as it's projecting on the screen. So I'm going to stay quiet so you can see what the levels look like. So it's a super quiet machine. You're not going to be able to hear it going. And I've been running this for hours and watching movies, playing games, and it really doesn't change. I don't really hear the fan kick up and start zooming up and making any noise. Now, one other thing I want to highlight about the projector, especially when it's paired with an ALR screen, is that you're going to be able to watch this during the day. I'm going to go ahead and pan over to the right, or in this case to the left. I just want to show you. This is what I'm getting in daylight. Check this out. And you can see the amount of light that's coming in, and you can see the type of image I'm getting. At night, this just looks spectacular, and you've seen the shot. So during the day, as long as you have a good screen and this projector paired with it, you're going to be able to use this as a TV replacement, hands down. Now, on the left, you have the PX1, and on the right, you have the PX2. So on the left, you have last year's model, and on this side, you have this year's model. Now, there are some differences. I'm going to zoom into the PX2 so you can see it. Highlight, the biggest thing for me that I've noticed outside of, obviously, improvements in video, audio, and just the internals that have been improved, you do have an extra port, which I really appreciate. Let's take a closer look. Now, what you'll notice from the HDMI ports is that you have two of them supporting ultra-high speed. One of them is 4K 60 Hz, one is eARC, and then you also have optical out, you have USB going out, and you notice that that's a powered USB too. You also then have your LAN connection, a servicing port, and a audio as well. Now, one of the things I love about this projector is the fact that it comes with everything you need to immediately start streaming and having a home theater experience. The screen that you have in front of you is a 120-inch Elite screen. It basically is an ambient light rejection screen, and it's doing just a fantastic job representing the colors and what the projector is putting out. You can see here that we're in a dark setting now, and the nature of the quality and the quality of the video that you're seeing right here, just the images, are absolutely spectacular with deep blacks, vivid colors. And what I love about the projector also is the fact that it does have Dolby Vision, which is going to give you fantastic video quality. One of the things that we've experienced as we've been watching movies on this projector is you want to watch the content you've seen before, maybe not with Dolby Vision. You want to watch those favorite shows all over again. And that just comes from just having a superior video experience or movie experience. Now, what you'll find is the standard things. So if you're looking for a projector that's going to be able to support Netflix, guess what? It's there. You have YouTube. You have all your standard streaming services, so you have everything that you need here. Now, we'll go ahead and take a look at the menu just for a bit, and just so you can see some of the settings that we have here. Now, the projector comes with several settings, and if we go under picture here, you can see that you can actually choose different modes. You can set up your... Now, you can also configure the actual display of the projector. So if I go into picture for a second, you can see that you have, again, the standard settings that you'd like to play with. You want to increase the tint, you want to change the color profile. I'm using everything out of the box just as Hisense created it. But if you'd like to tweak this, you can. All the settings are there. Now, in the advanced settings, you have more flexibility when it comes to, again, tuning this to your experience. I have everything stock right out of the box. But you'll notice here that we have motion enhancement, noise reduction, digital noise reduction. You also then have active contrast. You can basically turn on film mode, so filmmaker mode auto detection, and that's going to give you the ability to watch the movie as intended by the director. You have color space, and you have the low blue light settings as well. Now, if you go into the laser screen, you have additional options that you can configure. You'll notice that I have my screen type set to a high gain ALR screen. You have auto keystone correction, manual keystone correction, focus adjustment, and you also have an eye protection feature, which if you approach too close to the projector, the actual laser will turn off. Now, I went ahead when I was aligning it on my screen, I basically used the auto keystone correction, and it does have a feature where you take a picture of your screen and the way the image looks, and it will auto correct it for you, making it really simple to get the perfect screen. In the sound area, you can find features that you'd expect from a high quality projector, Dolby Atmos. You also have how you're set up. If we go into advanced settings here, you can actually adjust your volume. You can adjust the balance. Also, auto volume control is also a feature that you could go into. And then there are several other options here depending on how you have things configured. Now, for those of you who are curious, the projector does support Apple AirPlay and HomeKit. Now, if in your home you have a home automation system that supports Control 4, it also supports that as well. All you have to do is go into the advanced system area and enable that feature as well. Now, one cool feature that I found that I was really curious when I saw this is turbo mode. So let's go into this for a second. So in turbo mode, what you're able to do is really enable the projector to give high performance to certain areas. And you'll notice here, you can actually choose which applications you'd like to have running at high performance. Now, the video performance on this projector is spectacular. And again, this is all streaming directly from the projector. I don't have any external sticks connected, and you can see how great the black levels are here and just the color. Just love this view from the Chicago city skyline. And then as we go into different settings here, you can see, once again, just how the colors are represented and how things pop. Things look absolutely spectacular here. Again, nighttime shots are great, and what we're going to do is we're going to fast forward a little bit because I want to show you some of the most colorful areas here, because we already know that this is going to do well in the dark scenes. You're going to see a lot of detail. This is a really nice scene. Love the color, the detail that you see here, and how smooth the video is. Love the way the shadows are represented. The strip also comes out really nice, especially with all the neon. And we'll forward just a bit so that we can see, again, how well the detail, the colors, and the performance is of this projector. Just incredible detail, as you can see there. Now, this is another test that we go through showing off, again, the black levels of the projector. And even in very dark scenes, how you still have an enormous amount of detail, how crisp this image is. This overall performance is spectacular. Now, the reason to pick up this projector is obviously going to be the Dolby Vision. And you can see here, the detail that you're getting, the experience that you're going to have is superior. This is the type of projector that's going to give you the best video experience, movie experience in your home. And let's face it, more and more of us are watching TV at home. And this is a great experience, or a great representation of how well this performs, even in close distance. I am no more than 3 feet from the screen, and this looks spectacular as well. Great detail. So guys, that wraps up our review. See you in the next video.